The story of letting go, a powerful life lesson you must learn. Some of us walk freely, but live like prisoners. What crushes us is not what we carry in our hands, but what we refuse to release from our hearts. Letting go is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is power. In a peaceful monastery, nestled among green hills, there lived a young monk, burdened not by chores or duties, but by something far heavier, the weight of his own mind. Though the monastery was quiet, his thoughts were loud. Though his surroundings were calm, his soul was stormy. His past clung to him like wet clothes, regrets, broken family ties, childhood wounds, and unspoken sorrow. Even among the chanting of monks and the silence of the mountains, he saw only discomfort. He carried within him a heaviness no one could see, but everyone felt. One day, overwhelmed and defeated, he approached the wise master and whispered, "Master, I am drowning in thoughts I cannot stop. The past haunts me. The present confuses me. Peace escapes me. What should I do?" The master smiled gently and pointed to a distant hill. "There lives an old monk, once one of us. He left years ago to meditate in solitude. Go to him. He will show you the path." Eager, the young monk bowed and left without delay. The journey to the distant hut was steep and testing, but the true test was still to come. When he arrived, he found the old monk deep in meditation. Hours passed. The young monk waited in silence. Finally, the old monk opened his eyes, serene and knowing. "I need your help," the young monk said. "My past chokes me. My heart is never at rest. I want to be free." The old monk nodded, then said, "Come. We are invited for a meal in the village below. Let's go together." As they prepared to leave, the old monk picked up a large, heavy stone and placed it in front of the young monk. "Carry this," he said simply. The young monk was confused, but obeyed. He lifted the stone onto his back and began walking behind the old monk. The path was rough, the climb steep. The stone pressed into his shoulder and spine. Sweat poured, muscles ached. Every step became a battle. He wanted to ask questions, but kept walking, thinking, "This must be part of the lesson. I have to endure it." The old monk, meanwhile, walked lightly ahead, unburdened. By the time they reached the valley, the young monk was nearly collapsing. He fell beside a tree where the old monk was already resting, calm as ever. "I don't understand," gasped the young monk. "Why did you make me carry this? My whole body is in pain. It made the journey miserable." The old monk looked at him and asked softly, "Was the stone heavy?" "Very," the young monk said. "Then why didn't you put it down?" The young monk froze. "You told me to carry it," he said. The old monk smiled. "I told you to pick it up. I never said you must carry it the whole way. You chose to hold on to it. You believed suffering was necessary, so you carried the pain." And in that moment, something shifted in the young monk's mind. His eyes widened. The old monk continued, "This journey is your life. That stone is your past, your pain, your regrets, your shame. You've been dragging it with you all along, believing it defines you. But just like this rock, you can drop it. Right here, right now." Tears welled in the young monk's eyes. Slowly, he lowered the stone to the ground. And as the rock hit the earth, so did the burden on his soul. A strange lightness filled his chest. His shoulders softened. His breath deepened, not just from fatigue, but from liberation. The old monk placed a hand on his shoulder. The past is only alive because you keep feeding it. Let it go, and peace will find you. That day, the young monk learned a truth deeper than any scripture. Freedom isn't found in fighting through pain. It's found in the courage to release what no longer serves you. Many of us carry burdens we no longer need. We hold on to old guilt, to people who hurt us, to mistakes long gone. Not because we must, but because we never dared to drop them. Let this be your reminder. You don't have to carry everything. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to let go. Because once you do, life gets lighter, not just on your shoulders, but in your soul. If this story moved you, don't keep it to yourself. There's someone out there carrying their own stone, waiting for permission to put it down. Share this story, and if you want more stories that help you breathe easier, see clearer, and live freer, consider subscribing to our channel. Sometimes, one story is enough to start your healing.